Okay, so this is going to be a mini tutorial on how to solve Rubik's Cube largely intuitively. I'm going to skip some of the easier steps. Oh wow, that's a good cross start. So basically, yeah, I'll skip over some of the bit more simple stuff that you can kind of just figure out by trial and error. So basically you're going to start by creating a cross, like this. You got a cross, and then you're going to want to start pairing up. So we're doing the white face, so you look for the white corner. It's got like red, blue. So I'll pair them up, insert it in here. This can take a bit of getting used to. Again, red, green, pair them up, put them in. Got the blue, orange, pair them up, put them in, and then last one, pair them up, put them in. So, like lots of other methods, like the beginner method, would often create this cross. This is where this one's a bit different. Instead, we will be focusing on orienting the yellow corners. And so basically the way we're going to do that is just pick one of your pairs, take it out, move it, put it back in, and then you just got to figure out, just keep trying, move the top, do it, a trial and error, and eventually, move it, put it back in. Eventually you'll get to a case like this. It could take a while depending on if you're lucky, and then you're going to take it out, move it, put it back in, and it'll orient the 4 corners. So now you have to orient the remaining edges. The way you're going to do that basically is same idea, with a trial and error. You can figure out how to do it just by taking this edge out. Make sure to flip this back down so you've just got this one edge in the top. Move it, put it back in. You'll see if you try it here, it doesn't really do much. If you try it here, it'll undo, take it out, put it back in. You see it undoes it, but it doesn't matter. Just try it again, take it out, move it, put it back in. If you do it here, it doesn't really work, but you eventually find when it's up here, this is the only place it works, and it doesn't really mess up the cube if you put it in the wrong spot. So when you do it here, you take it out, move it, put it back in. There is one other case this top face could be in, which is this, where they're opposite. In that case, when you try and do that, move it, put it back in, you see it doesn't, no matter which orientation, doing that doesn't work. There is an easy way to solve it, but if you don't want to have to think about different ways of solving it, and you just want to have that one, take it out, move it, put it back in, then the easiest way is to just slice and move these 2 layers, basically screw it off a bit, and then just focus on getting your thing lined back up again. And look, we've got this case now. Take it out, move it, put it back in. Okay, and so now what we want to do, you're going to be doing that screwing up thing anyway, probably. We want to line up these edges. So you can see these 2 don't line up, so we'll screw it up. Okay, fix up the bottom, take it out, move it, put it back in, take it out, move it, put it back in. Did we get it? No luck. We'll try again. Okay. The red one, orange one, this band is fixed. Oh, there's that case. So out, move it, put it back in. No luck again. Any luck? No. Take it out and put it back in. No. That's annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna solve this one. Oh, I did it wrong anyway. Take it out, move it, put it back in. Did we get it? No. Serious? Okay. So, now these edges are lined up. Right? And so it's just these three corners remaining. And so the way we're going to solve these corners is by taking one of these solved corners in this bottom layer, and you're going to put this one in this spot of here. And then I'm going to take one of these other unsolved ones, move it in its place, and then undo that, right? So I'm going to put this here. Now it's up here. Put the unsolved one in it, and then undo that. And then once I line these edges back up, you'll see that this one, and this one is swapped. Like this moved here, and this moved here. So now we have yellow, blue, red. That goes here. And so if we want to put this here, we can just put that in this spot, so we can swap that up here. So put that up here, move in the unsolved piece, and undo, and the cube is solved.